sometimes the struggle is people silo themselves along with departments, right? So you'll have departments you'll have IT over here, you'll have nursing over here, you'll have clinical, you'll have surgery. Like it's all one ecosystem. And it's, if you wanted to look at it as something as simple as a hand, right? So like without the palm, you don't have the fingers. Without the fingers, you can't hold the cup, right? It's one ecosystem that they all have shared objectives. So although, and one of the biggest shared objective they all have is patient care, right? We're all in this. I mean, and we'll get into it later. Like our founder of this company started it because he wanted to improve patient care, because he was in the hospitals for 25 years and he saw the struggles and the problems with people showing up for things that weren't ready for them because they didn't know, the hospital didn't know things, or they weren't prepared. And he literally got in this business to change healthcare. And he has that one ecosystem approach, right? And well, because he has it, everybody has it here, right? So I mean, that's, you all take the path of the leader, and it's one ecosystem that everyone needs to support everybody else. So I that's my biggest thing, and we do a great job at communicating that when we start to get involved with clients.
And Gerry?
Right. So excellent comments, Peter. And I'll go back to an example 20 years ago where a client, to remain nameless, obviously, put together a disaster recovery plan for the first time. The problem was that the plan was not compliant with reality of operations. So there were certain things they needed on the network for it to work. It just was never going to work. It was never tabletopped. The leaders didn't know. They just know the plan was done. It's in a nice shiny binder that says disaster recovery plan. They're happy, right? Meanwhile, it was really not operational at all if it happened. Today, what we see is a big emphasis on governance, because you have to have representation across the board, across the enterprise. The leaders have to be part of it. They have to be aware of reality, aware of where there are vulnerabilities, aware of costs to fix those vulnerabilities, and then make decisions that are smart, prioritizing the risk to reduce it. So that's the key, and that is really what's needed, and what's great about our two companies, ComplyAssistant and Sublimation Health, is that just that subject alone, that disaster plan and business continuity plan, comes together. We could talk about that maybe in more detail later on, but it does really come together between our two companies as to how to have a full end-to-end solution there.